I've heard about you, Kwaku said, his gaze piercing. You're clever, resourceful. And I have an offer. Amara felt a pang of unease in her chest. She had heard the rumors about wealthy men like him using their power to exploit young women. But something about his gaze held her, and for a moment, she was lost in the thought of her family's suffering. I can give you money, Kwaku continued. Enough to change your life forever. I want you to come with me just for one night. No one will know. You'll never have to worry about money again. Amara's heart hammered in her chest. She knew what he was implying. Her innocence, her virginity. He would take it for a price. She had heard of these transactions before, where young girls were sold to the highest bidder, their futures bartered like objects. But there was something else in his eyes, a flicker of loneliness, a sadness that made her hesitate. I don't want to be that kind of woman, she whispered almost to herself. Kwaku's expression softened. He leaned closer, his voice dropping to a whisper. I'm not asking you to become anything. I just want to help you, if you're willing to help me too. Think about your family, Amara. You could end the suffering. Your father could get the best treatment. Jide could go to school. Your life could change tonight. For a moment, Amara was torn. The weight of her father's illness, the constant fear of not being able to provide for her family, pressed heavily on her. The opportunity was too tempting. But the price, the sacrifice, it gnawed at her. I'll think about it, she said, her voice barely above a whisper. Kwaku smiled, a mysterious, enigmatic smile that didn't reach his eyes. Take your time. But time is something we don't have much of. As the SUV drove off, Amara stood frozen on the street, her mind racing. Was she truly considering it? Was she willing to sell herself, to give up the one thing that made her who she was, for the promise of wealth and a better life? Days passed, and Amara's thoughts remained consumed by the choice she had to make. Her father grew weaker, and Jide's school fees remained unpaid. Every time she walked through the narrow streets of Makoko, she saw the poverty that shackled her people. Was there another way? And then came the fateful day when Kwaku called again. Amara, I'm waiting. The phone call was brief, but the weight of Kwaku's words echoed in Amara's mind for days. I'm waiting. She couldn't escape them. Not even the clamor of Makoko's busy streets, nor the quiet of the evening when she sat by her father's bedside, could drown out his voice. It had been over a week since their first encounter, and yet, the decision still gnawed at her, like a hunger that couldn't be filled. Her father's condition worsened with every passing day. The pain in his eyes, the weakness in his once strong hands, made her feel more helpless than ever. Jide, her younger brother, looked to her with innocent eyes, unaware of the torment she carried in her heart. He needed shoes for school, a uniform, books. The fees were overdue, and without them, he would never step foot in the classroom again. But the cost of those things, the price of those dreams, felt like an insurmountable mountain she could never climb. Amara sat on the edge of the bed, her hands trembling as she held the phone. Kwaku had called twice in the past 2 days, each time leaving a message. His voice smooth but filled with a subtle urgency. Amara, don't let pride be your downfall. I know you understand what's at stake. This could be your only chance. She closed her eyes.